Hello you guys, it's Milky Cat here, and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about this one TikToker in particular that I've been seeing across my For You page for months now, and he's always rubbed me the wrong way, but I've never said anything about it, just because a lot of people online hadn't peeped what I peeped yet. So I had to wait, until everybody started realizing that he is actually not a good person. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about that, and obviously don't send hate or harassment towards anybody. This video is just to give my personal opinions on this whole situation. And also, if you like this video, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. You can always take it back later if you end up hating me. And with that being said, let's get right on into it. So the TikToker that we're going to be talking about in particular is Peyton Pyper. If you don't know who he is, he basically posts like these really hot takes on TikTok, I guess, and these rant style videos. There's not a lot of lore behind him. If you look up his account on TikTok or something like that, and you look up the top results, you'll probably get a good idea of who he is as a person.
Nobody's illegal on stolen land. All land is stolen land. Fun fact, look it up. Even the native stolen land.
And as I said before, he posts these really crappy hot take videos, but most of the time it didn't even feel like actual valid hot takes. It just felt like rage bait. Because I started to notice a pattern in some of his videos. He would say something that was completely like off the chain and controversial to get people to stay and watch the video, and then he would flip it to make it seem like what he said was okay.
Asians scare me a little bit because they're very... From what I've met, from the Asians that well, actually, there's this one girl. Her parents were not. She was kind of great. She was an Asian raised in America. The people that are like from Asia, they're all like really classy. From what I've never met like an Asian person who acted up. Besides the one who was born in America, she was wild.
Like in one of his videos, he claimed that something was quote unquote ghetto behavior, and then he said, "The only reason why I said ghetto behavior is because I'm from the ghetto."
Ghetto behavior, and I said ghetto because I'm from the ghetto, where they.
And then in another video, he was like, "Nobody's illegal on stolen land. Fun fact, all land is stolen." Like, it just started getting really annoying. All of his videos really turned into really mean rage baity content, and I'm not trying to seem mean or hateful or anything like that, but I'm starting to notice a pattern of specifically white gay men who just feel like they have the right to be overly hateful and say the most damning things online because they consider it quote unquote being a diva.
That's a tranny. Sorry. Like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
He's better than me because I would have got on here and called her a tranny.
Oh, who said that?
Or trying to be like Regina George. Like, no, you're not Regina George, you're not a diva, you're just an asshole. And if anybody says anything differently about that or tries to correct what they're doing wrong, they're automatically labeled as homophobic. So a lot of these repulsive actions online go unchecked, and it ends up being a situation like this. So now that I got my first point across, I want to get to my second point. Peyton Pyper has a lot of hot takes that are specifically about black people or POCs in general. And I feel like he knows what he's doing because he obviously is white. So if you are white and you're talking about specifically black people and people of color, people are going to tune into that more, and you're going to get lots of views because it's controversial. And that's when the content about black people and people of color just started flowing out and out and out and out. One thing that really didn't sit right with me, and I mentioned this earlier, he basically brought up the saying, nobody's illegal on stolen land, referring to the ICE raids. He got on the internet basically saying, "Oh well, all land is stolen, so your argument is dumb." Okay, well, if all land is stolen, then nobody should be illegal. You just literally countered your own argument while trying to be a smartass. Sometimes I really do wish that I was privileged enough to get on the internet and be an absolute dumbass and be as ignorant as I possibly can to people of color's issues. Like, people are literally getting kidnapped, separated from their families, taken to God knows where by these random people in tactical gear, and the thing that you decided to get mad at the most was people saying that nobody is illegal on stolen land. Like, there's nothing that irks me more than a white person who invalidates people of color's issues and feelings because they themselves don't have to personally struggle with it because they're white. Obviously, they're not going to struggle with it. So by proxy, they just think that it doesn't matter because it doesn't happen to them. But it doesn't work like that. Potato wedge ass eyebrows. Number 2, another video that he made that rubbed me the wrong way was when he got on the internet calling somebody a weird ass black kid.
There's this weird ass black kid.
The way that white boy said black, I don't give a fuck when nobody say he he meant that.
And in the video clip that I inserted, Peyton basically said, I only called him this weird ass black kid because he called me this weird ass white kid.
There's this weird ass black kid. I only said that because he called me an annoying ass.
First of all, okay, you called him a black kid. He is a black kid, but what rubbed me the wrong way is the cadence and the tone in which you said black. Like, you knew what you were doing. Like, you didn't say black, you said black. Like you were disgusted or some shit. You said it like you had a mouthful of peanut butter stuck to the roof of your mouth. And obviously I was already on thin ice with him, but when I saw a video of him saying that he doesn't think people deserve to get beat up for saying the N-word, that was the icing on the cake.
I don't think people should get beat up for saying the N-word if they're not black, and I know that's like crazy, and I like cancel me. I'm not Issa though, don't get it twisted. It's not because I think it's okay to say the N-word, but I think it's like violence is not the answer. Don't combat violence with violence. Like, even if it's not like physical.
I can already tell what your views are towards black people. All you do is get online and stir the pot, and then try to play victim and act like you know everything. Just being so loud and wrong. Not to mention how he was being transphobic. In one of his TikToks, he was like, I wish I saw Lily Tino in public so I can call him a man. Which, if you don't know who Lily Tino is, she is a very controversial trans internet personality, I guess. A lot of people don't like her, and rightfully so. I don't agree with a lot of the things that Lily Tino has done, but number one, I feel like you can talk about all the controversial things that she has done without calling her a man, because Lily Tino is, for one, somebody who goes out in public intentionally looking for people to misgender her. She sets it up, records everything. It's what she wants. But number two, there are a lot of trans women out there who do look and sound like Lily Tino. And I'm saying that because some trans women may not sound like me. Some trans women have a deeper voice. Some trans women are taller. And automatically calling Lily Tino a man just invalidates other people's journeys and feelings, because they may automatically compare themselves to Lily Tino and think, oh, well, I look like a man, I feel like shit. So I really don't agree with calling Lily Tino a man. As I said before, you can talk about all the horrible things she's done without misgendering her. But anyway, this is the same guy who said bring back bullying but started crying from getting backlash on the internet for saying the most god-awful takes known to man. As I said before, people will just get online and be completely disgusting and label it as being quote-unquote a diva. And I'm really hoping that this isn't something that gets normalized. You're just an entitled, privileged white boy. Just because you're gay doesn't mean you're any less privileged. But anyway, if you guys enjoyed this video, please do make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And obviously, as always, if you guys have any more content ideas, please leave them in the comments below, because I run out of ideas frequently. And with that being said, have a good day or night wherever you are, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!
Huh.